My name's Joe Darby. I work as now as Senior Project Officer for the Groundwork Trust based in Wigan. I like working with people, particularly young people who need a chance. Because in my opinion, young people these days are got things harder, I think, than what I can remember when I was 16, 17. I think there's more pressures. Because not only are they doing what I did when I was 16, looking for a job you like, training, education, but they've got all these added extra pressures like social media. Your life, look, young people these days live their life under a spotlight. I think that's tough. So if I can do anything to help along the way, that's fabulous. Young Billy is only 16, fresh out of school really. He came to us through a traineeship, which Groundwork Employment and Skills sorted out. He come to us a 10-week placement, and I think is 7 weeks through it. And I identified immediately, like a week or two into this 10-week placement, that he was perfect for a proper apprenticeship with a 3-year college and everything like that. So it's 7 weeks into his 10 weeks, it looks like we've sorted him out a proper apprenticeship with a local company. You just remember being 16 yourself and scared about what your first steps are going to be, how you're going to get on. So if we can provide a bit of mentorship, a bit of support, taking those first tentative steps, then that's what can you ask for more than that? That's fantastic.
I reckon I would have been able to get a job, obviously, but not one as good as this, and it's fitting as what I wanted to do. It's exactly what I wanted to go into, do you know what I mean? So couldn't have been any better, to be honest. Working with Groundwork is very good because it helps build your confidence, your experience and all that. Because I came here quite shy, not knowing anything to do, and I've left here with a lot more confidence and experience as well. It's changed my mindset to more positive. And say if I get something wrong, it's not something bad. It's like a learning curve. If you get what I mean.
Amberswood was originally an open cast coal mine, and from 1990 there was no trees here or anything like that. So all this has happened since 1990. Look at it. It's amazing. People should be proud of it. Environmental projects like this are so important because, as was proven in COVID times, people need to get out and enjoy the green spaces. They're a pressure release valve for everyone. So if we can help to maintain it, improve it with local people and volunteers, then that's fantastic. I know these areas intimately because I live just round the corner, basically, 5 minutes away. Yeah, so I know the people. I know a lot of people who come round personally myself. And you get to know the guys like the Green Crew CIC, been working there for a good while now. And volunteers like Julian Arnold, a couple of local people. I've known them for years, and you build up those relationships and it makes coming to work a joy. The Green Crew CIC group, they come out every Tuesday here to Amberswood Nature Reserve. And they're a local day centre, if you will, for people with learning difficulties and autism, and a couple of their guys come out, they're non-verbal, but they understand perfectly what you want, and they come out and they do grounds maintenance for us on here. They bring mowers and mulches and strimmers and leaf blowers, and they love that kind of work. And they're such an honest, jolly bunch. I enjoy working with them every time they come.
Just being in an outdoor space for the lads, they get so much out of it, and for the mental health, and that is great. We come across to Amberswood once a week. It builds the confidence, it builds the skills. Joe's a great lad, and we work alongside him really well. We've got a good working relationship. All the lads at Green Crew and staff who come across get on really well with Joe. He does sort jobs out that are appropriate for the lads, because we've got some people who aren't too steady on the feet. He's very considerate like that and takes all that into consideration.
I've definitely stepped out of my comfort zone, but that's how you move forward and improve, isn't it? I've worked on construction, hard landscaping, soft landscaping, conservation work, working with different groups of young people from different schemes like the Prince's Trust, NCS schemes, people on conservation traineeships. I've worked on something called Groundwork Blue Sky, which was primarily working with ex-offenders and people who've been involved in the probation service. My previous life, working life, before I came to Groundwork was selfish, because I did 20 something years working self-employed in the building industry, and your only focus is yourself, your weekly wage, and getting that every week, and that's your only focus, yourself. And Groundwork is the flip side of that. You're primarily thinking of other people who you can help. I don't have that pressure of battling for my weekly wage every week. It's just there, so I can concentrate on helping people, which is what we do at Groundwork, isn't it? That's changing places, changing lives.